Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about essential digital tools for the modern workplace. The tools we're going to talk about are going to be connected to the skills that you need in the modern workforce to help you manage projects, complete tasks, and be productive. One of the great things about these tools is they're going to enable your adaptability to technology. They're going to be great things to add to your resume so that you are a relevant candidate for positions. And it's going to keep your knowledge relevant to the modern workforce. The first thing we're going to talk about is digital tools for project management and for time management. I'm going to introduce you to 3 tools: Asana, Trello, and Notion. Each one of these is a great tool for helping you to manage projects, identify tasks. Let's take a look at Asana. Asana is a project management tool which allows you to keep track of tasks, communicate with other team members. It has a lot of great features. It does enable Google sign-in. It enables you to look at tasks from a big picture perspective, projects, tasks I've assigned, my goals, dashboard. In the past, I've used this as a way to communicate with others, add attachments, share project links. You can add members to your team. The free version is pretty helpful at helping you get started without using the paid, so you can find out whether you like it before you get into it. You're going to see a lot of different task managers out there with a lot of different features. It's really about finding the one that you like if you're using it for personal reasons, or if you are using one at a business, it's good to be adaptable through different ones. Let's take a look at Trello. Trello has a little bit of a different design. It's more based on a card design. There are different workspaces that you can have. A great amount of workspaces for a free version. You can see I have blog writing, personal finance, a welcome board, and it also allows me to create 7 other additional boards. You name the workspaces, you can collaborate with others in these workspaces and add them to the Trello so that they can add cards, they can comment on cards as they're added. If I go to the welcome board, here's a list of cards. As you get into the cards, you can go to a certain area and add a card, task, add the card, details, and you can kind of build upon it. So then you can then go to members, add different members to your workspaces. You can be added to others' workspaces, and it kind of keeps work organized. There's a table feature, allows you to design tables for the workspace, a calendar feature that you can integrate with the task and the dates, and of course, different boards with different styles, which is kind of cool. The next tool I want to show you is Notion. So I'll just take you to the Notion homepage. It's grown a lot in popularity in the last couple of years. It's great at helping you organize and rearrange tasks and put them in order in a table format, while also organize blog writing. What I've used Notion for in the past is meeting notes, organizing tasks, general tasks, calendars. You can have a company home, an engineering wiki, sample type wikis. So it does build off the idea of a wiki, but also allows you to have specific groups, habits and fitness that I've created, finance and build, remote stand-up. You can have a monthly to-dos page. With Notion, you can really organize tasks. You can also do writing. You can organize the writing according to a sequence so that you know when there's some deadlines due. And here I have January 23 topics and content map that I've created, integrated it, and kind of begun listing different topics. Now you can also have a calendar view, different meetings that you've assigned. Maybe there's different projects that you want to add people to. Notion's a great tool, very flexible. It's very writing based. I find that it's a very nice platform to write within. So those are 3 powerful tools to help you get started with project management, or get familiar with project management type tools that you might run into the workplace. You might learn about others named ClickUp, Monday.com. It really depends on what your preference is, your willingness to pay for certain tools, or what the organization you're working for is using. We're going to talk about that are essential in today's modern workforce is digital marketing. Marketing is a key part of business and a key role in helping businesses succeed. Having skill sets with digital tools related to marketing are an entryway to being an invaluable employee. Marketing now includes many forms of digital marketing: search engine optimization, ability to analyze data, the market that your business is involved with. The three tools I'm going to introduce you to here are HubSpot, Google Analytics. Things I want to talk about are some marketing tools and some search engine tools that are very helpful. So the first one is HubSpot, which is a paid service. HubSpot provides marketing, sales, and service type tools for industry. It's definitely a service that a business will use to kind of manage its marketing flow of customers, its customer information, its database to help create flows of data to help manage customers. Of course, it talks about growing traffic, converting leads, and providing ROI all in one place. There's a sales hub to help keep track of sales, full suite of sales, and a service hub. They provide all sorts of service tools through HubSpot, customer management services, and an operation hub. So this would be a tool that, definitely if you read a job description, you want to recognize if they're using HubSpot as their main provider for some of these tools, but it's definitely an industry favorite. Next one I want to take a look at is SEMRush. This is an SEO tool that a digital marketing company could use. This is a tool which allows you to address marketing challenges related to search engine optimization for a variety of platforms. So it provides keyword research tools, on-page SEO, competitor analysis, local SEO, content marketing, rank tracking, social media management, link building, competitor SEO, content creation and distribution, content optimization, marketing, paid advertising, tons of different tools in here. This is another paid tool, does require a credit card for the free trial that has an ending, of course. But it's a great tool. It's very common. It's kind of developed over the years. And of course, SEO is tremendously important if you're working within digital marketing. A great, amazing free tool, especially if you have your own website and you're looking to track people who come to your website, what pages they're going to, what their path when they're moving through your website is Google Analytics. Google Analytics is a free tool that links to your website through a code. And what it does is it enables you to track the traffic to your page on a daily basis. It accumulates data for you. It provides you with a number of users, the sessions they create, if they go to the site and quickly leave, that's the bounce rate, how long they're on the site, number of active users. And now they've built in some Ask Analytics intelligence into analytics, which is great. New versus returning users. Some of these used to be, data settings that you used to have to set yourself. So now they've kind of automated this. They have traffic channel, source, medium. So they'll let you know where your traffic's coming from, what sites are referring you to your site, where they're coming from, what country, location, state, and also by what time of day. So a lot of this data can be tremendously helpful understanding what pages are attracting people to your website, what they're seeing, how they're seeing it, how often they're staying on the page. A very great free tool from Google allows you to really expand your understanding of your website. The next area I want to address with modern workforce skills and digital tools is the area of social skills. I'm going to introduce you to 3 websites: Google Meet, Zoom, and Slack. Social skills within the workplace, especially the digital workplace, are tremendously important. It's important to know how to start a meeting, join a meeting, mute, present, and understand how these digital platforms help you become a contributor to your workplace. It's also important to understand how you can communicate appropriately within these environments. Each of these environments also provides a different level of social and communication skills, not only using the digital tools, but also representing yourself and your ability to manage and use them. Your ability to be in an online interview or contribute to a team meeting within a virtual environment is tremendously important. Also, your ability to network professionally and communicate with clarity is also tremendously important. Also consider to take a look at LinkedIn for its professional growth opportunities related to professional learning. There's a tremendous amount of opportunity, particularly with connecting with others in your field, to be able to expand your network and get a broader sense of the world around you in terms of business, communication, and networking. The next tool I want to talk about is Google Meet. This is Google's built-in video conferencing platform. It's it's a great platform, easy to use. You're able to create a new meeting. And I'm not. So when you create a new meeting within Google Meet, it's going to prompt you to be able to share your camera, your microphone, and you want to remember best practices to maybe join a meeting muted and unmute only when it's your turn to speak. Be sure that others can hear you when you're ready to speak, and always check the settings inside of a platform like this and other platforms that I'll show you. And it's important to understand that when you use these platforms, you're representing yourself professionally. Google Meet will give you meeting links. It will also give you add-ons such as, giving thumbs up to comments. Be an active participant in meetings. Show your video when that's appropriate. And also be sure to make sure that when you're speaking, you turn your mic off. And you also know before you get into a meeting, particularly an interview situation, you know how to share your content. If you have a presentation or some content that you want to share to the group, be sure that you know how to do that. And also understand your settings for audio and for video. Of course, we have Zoom here, which is another online collaboration tool for video conferencing. I think most people are familiar with Zoom. They've continued to have a big hold on the market, particularly for business. So if you have not done a Zoom call, definitely make sure you've checked it out or tried it before doing an online interview or any other sort of online collaboration. It's definitely something that has a stronghold on industry, and many people use this as their key option. Of course, I'm going to introduce is LinkedIn. Definitely an essential tool for those who are working within a career. They have a career focus. They definitely want to update their profile, be relevant within their industry, and definitely make sure that you have an updated LinkedIn profile that kind of represents who you are, what skills you have. Think about it as an online resume that you can share with others. Very key that you have this updated. And if you see this, definitely connect with me here on LinkedIn. There's the ability to start a post, a media post a job, write an article. It's going to have a profile for you. You're going to have some analytics around who's visiting your page. You're going to see who's visiting you. You can have sub pages to your analytics, groups, which can be tremendously beneficial. You can create groups, join groups. And of course, you're going to see as you add people, new people have posts that you're going to see, and you're going to be able to comment, give a like when you like what they're posting. You're also going to get some LinkedIn news, and it's all going to be generated on what you like, what groups you add yourself to, and who you're connected to. So it really helps expand your network. So if you go to, who your connections are, you can definitely kind of expand your network through, other people around the world, which is tremendously beneficial. And also, if you're looking for a unique networking opportunity with an individual who works at a company to ask questions maybe about their work environment, this is definitely a great way to be able to connect with people. And with available digital tools that we take advantage of those that are supporting our digital intelligence, being able to manage relationships in our employment place, being able to negotiate well with others. Self-awareness is very important in the workplace. And the two tools we're going to look at is calm.com and headspace.com. Emotional intelligence is very valuable in the workforce in that it helps you manage relationships, manage your emotions, manage the way that you work each day, and see value in what you do. Now, the area of emotional intelligence and resources to help you in that area. So the first one I want to identify is Headspace. This is a website that articles around meditation, sleep, stress reduction, mindfulness, a range of plans to help support you in that area, and also organizations connected to it. It does give you a 14-day free trial with an amount per month, and the science behind their mindfulness education. If you feel like you need to check out Headspace. Calm.com is a social emotional tool that for the workforce. mental health is hard. Getting support doesn't need to be. So Calm does sleep, stress, anxiety, mindfulness, meditation practices, all things to help you adjust to a modern workforce and address what you think you need in your life in this area. They'll also connect you to a service which will provide doctors to help to discuss these topics with you if you feel it's necessary. The final tools I'm going to introduce here are all additional tools that you should probably become familiar with before you enter the modern workforce. They're digital tools to support your understanding of the work culture. The first one here is Salesforce. Salesforce is a widely used customer tool where marketing, contacts, actions are all brought in together to help you stay organized, work within an organization, develop leads, follow up on those leads, and manage the back-end sales of the organization. An area, my leads, my opportunities, my contacts today, and recommended actions, marketing emails that you've done or your organization has done, a sales dashboard to help you view the progress with sales, the pipeline, how things are being forecasted. It's a powerful tool. It's definitely very popular amongst a lot of organizations. And the knowledge of this tool is important to add to a resume. So if you have experience with this tool, make sure that you've added it to a resume prior to the interview. Make sure you review this tool and become familiar with it so you can speak to it within the interview, because that's a tremendous skill to help you prepare for the future, understand the value of the tool, how it's going to be used within the organization, and help you show that you're adaptable to the skills you need for that position. Another important tool, specifically within creative organizations, or if you're looking for a position as a graphic designer, someone who's going to be creating media content, film, video, social media, Adobe Creative Suite. It's very popular. It does come with a price. It has a monthly individual price. It has an organizational price. But this is where software like Adobe Acrobat Pro, Photoshop, Premiere, Illustrator, Premiere Pro, Firefly is their new AI tool, are all contained. Become familiar with Adobe Creative Suite, the software that you're familiar with, included on your resume, and also let people understand that you know how to use it. They do offer free trials for you to experiment with it and begin to try to use it for different types of simple projects, whether it's editing photos, editing a video, multimedia. Look at some of the social media templates that are available. Powerful tool. Definitely takes some time to help get fluent with it. All starts with checking it out. Next tool I want to show you is Tableaux. Tableaux is a world-leading analytics platform, according to their website. It's a tool which allows you to import analytics, develop reviews of analytics. It's often included on a resume if you have a skill in this area. Data analytics related to business is incredibly important. So if you are looking for a position that requires analytics skills, definitely look into Tableaux as a tool that you want to become familiar with. There are free accounts available to teachers and students, so take advantage of that, at least for 1 year. And also make sure that you become familiar with what their platform does. It works in healthcare, education, the public sector. It helps organizations make data-driven decisions, all within their platform. So it's a great tool to become familiar with. Some additional learning opportunities related to digital tools and resources is, of course, Coursera. Coursera is a platform that provides micro-learning experiences related to different types of courses and content that you might be interested in. They have an area for individuals, businesses, universities, and governments. Particularly the business area helps you separate yourself from competition in terms of understanding what particular businesses might want you to know and understand. So if there's a tool that you need to learn or a skill that you need to upskill in, Coursera is definitely a place that you want to think about going to prior to actually getting into the seat of the position. Another tool is Google's Applied Digital Skills. Google's Applied Digital Skills helps teach you the Google backend in terms of understanding how to use and manage their resources for a particular usage, like creating a cover letter for a job, starting a resume, using Google to get a job. There's some great lessons in here, some job-ready skills, project-based lessons, no tech experience required. If you click on the Start Now, resources that you can begin to explore. And it will let you know if you're a student, a teacher, you're learning on your own. It will tailor the lessons that it's providing for you based on what you're looking to do. So I said here that I want to build an online business. It's providing me with online content to help support me in that area. Now, additionally, if I go back to the home page, it will ask me if I'm a learner, a teacher, but it's all about getting lessons free anytime, any charge. And what it's doing is it's teaching you how to use the Google backend of resources that they provide, like Google Docs, Drive, Sheets, all those resources that can help you be a more productive and efficient employee. The final resource I want to share is Khan Academy. Khan Academy has a range of opportunities to learn within their platform, from science, life skills, AI for education, reading, language arts, economics, arts and humanities. And there is also an AI guide built in. Khan Academy is definitely a tool that's helping upskill people in very specific areas. Definitely a place you want to check out if you're looking for some content online to help you upskill yourself, become more familiar with very specific areas that you need to improve your learning in. Digital tools are an essential part of the modern workforce. It's important to be adaptable, recognize what skills you need to learn, especially if you want to upgrade your position or are tasked with a specific project. Also, knowing these skills are great to be able to recommend to others, or if you begin working with another company which utilizes some of these tools, it's at least good to become familiar with them. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you like the content, and I appreciate your time. Take care.